A shed update, and we are going to add a model to the Ark. We are going to add Jabba the Hutt's throne room action scene, which is made by MPC. I actually have several of this kit in the AMT Ertl boxes, but I do not own the throne room in the old MPC kits. So I found this at a antique store. They had like 50% off their booth, and the price just kept on coming down on it. So I picked it up. Another box is taped, but for now I own one, and maybe later on I'll get a better, decent box. But you know, for right now, we'll take what we can get. But a quick shed update. If you can notice the floor. Now I'll have the ladder up once I get done. I'll pull it down when I need to, but you can actually see the floor in here. I haven't seen the floor in the Ark itself since the day it was built, and then when I started putting models in, I had to put everything in the front of the floor. So I've been pretty much trying to sweep up. Actually, you wouldn't be surprised when you move models how you have model parts that fall on the floor, but getting a clean floor. I got most everything moved. Got the Star Trek moved down here. I moved out my airplane section. I've got almost everything, except for a few things. I got almost everything moved upstairs that I want, except for basically resin figures and some odds and end figures, which will probably go upstairs. And then I want to do a little miscellaneous shelf, which will probably be for like weapons and a few other little things. But that'll probably be about right here. But that should give me enough room to house all the generic science fiction. When I say generic, I mean you know, Babylon, Black Hole, Sequest, Thunderbirds, you know, He-Man, stuff like that. And we'll try to get that all straightened out. But this side's going to be Star Wars, and basically down on the second level will be Star Wars as well, but it'll be more newer kits, you know, Bandai, and then more of the newer movies, except for like The Force Awakens, which I acquired a few of those. And of course down here on the bottom, we do like our Episode 1 tank and Stap droid and the pod racer, and them are stacked all the way to the back there. And 1, 2, 3. About starting my fourth row on those, so you know, anyway, I would stick them on top, but I just don't. I think they'll fit just fine where they are. I just had to move them down from there. But anyway, we got to dig out Doctor Who, Terminators. You know, there's still some more Star Wars stuff down there. But anyway, we'll get it. We'll eventually get it. Diorama stuff. It's basically going to go down there next to the SF3D section, but we'll have to fine tune that in just a minute. But anyway, you can see the figures here. See if you can, you know, I mean, you know, I got stuff like stacked way in the back there. I got to find Ravel's Frankenstein here. I don't know where the box went. I think it fell. I think I was getting mad and I was getting hot, and you know, threw it back there. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I did find Mork and Mindy, and of course the old Buck Rogers. Basically, they're like figurines that you can paint, and I can't think of the name of them. It's back there somewhere. But anyway, I remember painting these many years ago, and by God, you know, that was enamel paint, and we had fun when we were doing it. These were, I thought, were cool kits, and I still think they're excellent even to this day. I think they're just odd and very cool. But anyway, that's a little trip down memory lane. Quick update upstairs. We'll go up there a little quick. We're going to put the Christie, and we're going to put some of the odd stuff. We're going to actually have to put the odd stuff kind of down there, scoot that over. I got the 72nd scale in the corner. It's kind of hard to see a lot of it. You just have to remember it's there. I really don't have a whole lot. Most of it's for like kit bashing for studio scale stuff, but I got everything 72nd tank wise over there. Anything else would be planes and stuff like that, which, you know, went over on this section. But anyway, we got to put up the helicopters and motorcycles. No, excuse me, I already did the helicopters. Got to put up motorcycles and some 24 scale, which some of that should go over here, but it's not, because it's going to go over here with the figures. So I started doing the figures. A lot of the dragon and you know, that style type boxes. Bottom shelf here is basically all Tamiya, and we all remember the, and I don't know why I have so many of them, but we do like our Japanese little warriors. I think these are just cool kids. They should, they should do another series with different types. They could do science fiction like that. I think that would be slick. Tamiya figures, we do like our Tamiya figures. They usually were dirt cheap, and we picked them up when we could. There was one kid in here that I was amazed. I probably buried it. Where are you? Anyway, it was the French Foreign Legion, and oh, there they are. I must have bought that kit just for the French Foreign Legion. That's just something you just don't see. And of course, we do buy kits just to get the female in there. We don't care about the other tankers. We try to pick her up. But anyway, we're stacking Tamiya figures, basically 35th scale on the Dragon. 16 scale, I really don't have a whole lot. Plastic wise, I got a little more resin, more in totes and everything. Up on top, the beloved Master Box, my female series, that's all the 24th and the 32nd scale ones, which they go on the special shelf with the added vehicles, because some of them are standing in front of the Jeep, a lot of old testers, artillery stuff, of course Tamiya time capsules, and I've put the Heller Frogman with the little boat there. I've had that for years. My dad even had that, and so we keep that up here because it's just an old model, and we do like frogmen and boats. But anyway, that's a quick update. I think I got all the I think I showed everyone all the cars. I may add a little bit more to it. I did a lot of I think trucks and trailers, because we like our big rigs. Yeah, I did add more cars. I forgot the second box of the Back to the Future. But anyway, we're slowly getting there. And then I'm going to have to go back in here. If you noticed, I had nails on the different sections, which I'll probably go up here and do the same thing. And I'll add like pegboard type deals. But anyway, we tidied up the wires in the Ark, and we just keep moving along. But anyway, that's a quick update of what I have got going on today. We are adding the old MPC Jabba the Hutt throne, which I forgot to show you, everyone. Let's go over here to the Star Wars section. Jabba the Hutt's throne, the old AMT Ertl box, which I've got 1, 2, 3. Nope, excuse me, that's the Katina. 1, 2, 3. And there's probably some more back there. But anyway, there's at least 3 there, but that's the old AMT box. And I bought me a rolling seat, and I should have bought this thing years ago. Of course, I didn't have room in here to do that. But anyway, man, you put this down, you can roll anywhere and sit and enjoy the history of the Ark. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.